Hello, welcome. In today's video, I'm gonna show the Jasion X-Hunter folding fat tire electric bike. I'm gonna unbox it, assemble it, and then take it for a test drive.
Looks like there's a little bit of assembly with this one. I gotta put on the front wheel, the handlebars, fender, and the light. Oh boy, it's really tipsy right now. I'm gonna try to be really careful as I undo the clamp here, and hopefully now that should be enough. It's not enough. I have to loosen the clamp a little bit and then stick the handlebars in. And I don't really care where they are right now as long as they're in there. I can always adjust the height later. Next, pop out this part right here. And then when I put on the wheel, I'm gonna skewer it with this quick release. These are nifty. I would say the best way to put on a wheel is with the bike upside down, but your girl just doesn't have that kind of strength and there's no one here right now to help me. So my method, I straddle the bike and I'm gonna get under the handlebars so they don't choke me for this next part. Grab the fork and lift the bike up. So now you can see it is on there. The rotor is through this part and the fork is sitting right on that screw. Now with this, I'm gonna unscrew this end. I'm gonna remove these two pieces, but I'm gonna keep them in the same exact position. Leaving everything else on there, I'm going to skewer the wheel. The spring goes on first in that direction, then this little metal piece, and there's a little hole that the top goes through. And finally, I'm gonna screw this on. So this part I really gotta fiddle around with because I gotta clamp it down and it needs to have a lot of resistance. So right now it's a little bit loose, so I'm gonna go back to the other side, tighten down that, and then try again. Yeah, there we go. Next, the fender and the light. So the fender goes through here. This little screw comes out. I skewer the light, I skewer the fender, and then I screw this back in. Tighten it down after dropping the Allen key a few times. Now I gotta attach the fender on both sides over here. The screw comes out, skewers this, and then I screw it down. But I'm just gonna do that off camera because it's not a fun process to watch. The seat plops in next. I'm gonna loosen up this clamp. Gonna loosen up the clamp a little more. There we go. That is a tight squeeze. Now I'm gonna tighten this down. Clamp it back up. Wow, look at the size of that seat. That's gonna be comfy. Finally, the pedals. One is labeled right and the other one's labeled left. So let's see. That's the right one. This is the left one. The left one screws in counterclockwise and the right one clockwise. So after this, all I gotta do is fill up the tires. I like to charge the battery to a full charge. I just kind of look over the bike, make sure everything is tightened down.
After charging up the battery, filling the tires to 20 psi, I headed backwards through the tiny planet to the land where I film bike rides. First up, I want to test the throttle. So let's see if different pedal assist modes affect the speed. So here is pedal assist 1. Ah, looks like it does. So on pedal assist 1, it goes about 9.3 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2, 12.8, pedal assist 3, 15, and I'm not pedaling. This is just throttle only, full electric mode. Pedal assist 4, 17, 18 miles an hour, and pedal assist 5. Now I'm gonna switch over to some leg power. Pedal as fast as I can on pedal assist 5, and let's see how fast I can take this. So it appears that it's capping my speed at 20 miles an hour, but this bike's supposed to be able to go a lot faster than that. So I think I know how to do this, because I watched a YouTube video. Hold down plus and minus, that brings you into this menu, and then keep pushing down on that M button until you get to 8. And I already messed around with this. This was at 32, now it's showing 100. So I can use the plus and minus buttons to adjust that. And it does round robin, so I'm gonna leave it at 100 and see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna start off right on pedal assist 5, pedaling. Let's see how fast I can take this.
Comes as a class 2 e-bike, can be converted into a class 3 e-bike. So once you do, the top speed for pedal assist 1 is 16 miles, 2, 18 miles per hour, 3, 20, 4, 23, and pedal assist 5, 30. I was debating whether or not I wanted to show my face. I have no makeup on, which isn't really that big of a deal for me, but what it is I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can't. I have a sty on my eyelid. It hurts. I think it's from last time I went on a bike, and with all the sweat and everything, the pore got all clogged up, or pore? I don't know what it's called. It just hurts. It really hurts, and it's all puffy and red, and I can't wear makeup while it's like this and nasty. So anyways, the bike. The max range, it's about 71 miles, but it really depends how you use it. Full electric mode, you're not going to get as much, so pedal assist 1, up to 71 miles, or about 71 miles. The range on e-bikes is dependent on the battery. Or should I say batteries? It's a bunch of Samsung 21750s inside of this thing. So in total, it's 48 volt, 13 ampere hour. I am back at the hill. I'm gonna crank this up to pedal assist 5 so you can see how powerful this is and so much easier than just pedaling a regular bike up a hill. So from a dead stop, up a hill, I'm going 18 miles an hour. It's so easy. But downhill, I like to take things real slow. Sorta. If I'm on a mountain bike, I don't take downhill very slowly. But I'm also not sitting on the seat at that point. I kind of hover my butt behind the seat. So yes, the brakes work very nicely. Yeah, but let me actually test them thoroughly. Going slow, going faster. There's a slide, but the brakes work. What makes it go so easily up a hill is, well, obviously it's the motor. 1400 watt motor, and it delivers 90 Newton meters of torque. I have no idea what I just said, but I know the motor is more powerful than most of the bikes I show, and it can do a incline of 25 degrees. And the motor is right here on the back wheel. I love how smooth the throttle is on this. So for each pedal assist, there's different speeds, and you don't have to go the max speed for any of those. You can just kind of position it where you want it. And I like how it's more of like a motorcycle style. Instead of just this little lever you push down, you just twist this with your whole hand. I prefer this style. I definitely prefer this style. But yeah, it's really smooth, and I feel safe just doing this one-handed. So it does jerk forward a little bit, but it's not crazy. And the other thing that makes me feel really safe are, I'm gonna fat shame them, the fat tires are so big. I love them because they roll over anything. Did I mention this bike has, it has dual suspension on the front, on the back, and let me show you how it rolls over the curb. I didn't feel like I was gonna tip over at all on this. I'm gonna slow this down so you can like really see how that suspension's working. Yeah, I can take it anywhere. On the sidewalk, off-road, and I feel stable. So what I'm trying to say is I feel pretty safe on this e-bike, but what also helps with safety are lights. It's got a light on the front, and it also has a light on the back. And I really appreciate that it has a separate switch for the light. But I do get the light and the horn mixed up because they're right next to each other. Overall, I really do enjoy this e-bike. I don't even know if I can come up with something negative to say about it. No, I know I didn't use the Shimano 7-speed gear shift system. It's there, But I feel like with e-bikes, you really don't need to, especially if you're like me and really lazy and your favorite way to travel on an e-bike is full electric mode by just using the throttle, which is really why I also enjoy this giant seat. It's huge, it's bouncy. Maybe not so great if you're pedaling a lot, but if you're relying mostly on the motor, great seat. Love it.
If you're interested in this e-bike, I'll have a link down below in the video's description. And if there's any coupon codes, those will be there as well. I gotta head home. I'm so hot. I don't want to get another eye sty. I'm embarrassed. I normally don't film when I get these. I rarely get them, but when I do get them, I usually don't film because poofy eyelid and it's just nasty. So, you know what else is nasty? My seat. It's wet and my tushy's sliding around in its own butt sweat. Okay, bye toodaloo, bye.